Deep in the heart of Louisiana's plantation country, where ancient oaks weep with Spanish moss, lies a destination that whispers to the brave, the Myrtles Plantation. It's not just a stop on a ghost tour, it's widely considered America's most haunted home, a place where the veil between worlds feels terrifyingly thin. Would you dare spend a night where legends say ghosts never rest? At first glance, it's a postcard of the antebellum South, a place of breathtaking beauty, shrouded in Spanish moss and intoxicating Southern charm. The sprawling 125-foot veranda invites you to sit and escape the world for a while. But don't let the tranquility fool you. Behind the graceful columns and sweeping verandas, every shadow holds a story, and every floorboard groans under the weight of a past soaked in sorrow. This estate harbors one of the most haunted histories in America. The story begins in 1796, built by General David Bradford, a fugitive known as Whiskey Dave from the Whiskey Rebellion. Fleeing arrest, he built this grand home as a symbol of power, but from its foundations, the house seemed destined for a different legacy, a stage for unspeakable tragedy. Of all the tales that cling to the Myrtles, none is more infamous or heartbreaking than the legend of Chloe. Though its historical accuracy is debated, her story has become the dark heart of the plantation's lore. Chloe was an enslaved woman owned by Clark and Sarah Woodruff. Legend says, after being forced into a relationship with her master, she began eavesdropping on private conversations. When caught, her punishment was brutal. One of her ears was cut off. From then on, she wore a green turban to hide the scar. Desperate to win back her position, Chloe devised a dangerous plan. She baked a birthday cake, mixing in crushed oleander leaves, a poisonous plant from the grounds. Her intention, the story goes, was not to kill, but only to make the family sick enough that she could nurse them back to health and become a hero. But her desperate gamble went horribly wrong. The poison was far more potent than she realized. The plantation mistress, Sarah Woodruff, and her 2 young daughters ate the cake and died in agony. When the truth was discovered, other enslaved people, fearing the master's wrath, allegedly took matters into their own hands. They hanged Chloe from an oak tree on the property. Her body was then weighted and thrown into the Mississippi River. Denied a proper burial, her spirit was cursed to remain trapped on the grounds. And she is still here. To this day, guests and staff swear they see her ghostly figure, a woman in a green turban peering from a doorway, her expression one of eternal sorrow. She is the most frequently photographed anomaly, appearing as a shadowy form in tourist snapshots, a permanent resident who never checked out. But Chloe is far from the only spirit. Many guests report heavy footsteps climbing the grand staircase, stopping abruptly on the 17th step. They belong to William Drew Winter, a lawyer shot on the front porch in 1871. Mortally wounded, he staggered inside, collapsed, and died on that very step. His final, agonizing moments are said to replay over and over. Then there is the grand mirror in the entryway. Staff claim it's impossible to keep clean, as small, child-sized handprints constantly reappear. Sometimes, distorted faces peer out from its depths. It's believed the spirits of Sarah Woodruff and her children are trapped inside, a result of the custom of covering mirrors after a death. The chilling sounds of children playing in empty rooms are often attributed to them. The paranormal activity is relentless. Guests report sudden drops in temperature, the brush of invisible hands, and a piano playing mournful chords on its own. Empty rocking chairs sway on the veranda, and chandeliers move with no breeze. Camera batteries drain in an instant, and photos reveal mysterious glowing orbs in empty rooms. Historians confirm at least 10 violent deaths on the property, though legends claim more. Each has left a stain on the atmosphere. The Myrtles is more than a bed and breakfast. It's a living museum of the paranormal, where history and legend are woven into the very fabric of the house. People come from all over the world, some searching for Southern hospitality, others hunting for proof of the afterlife. But nearly everyone leaves with the same unshakable memory, the feeling that they were never, ever alone. The question is, after hearing its story, would you be willing to check in and share a room with the ghosts of the Myrtles?